Ladies and gentlemen, will you please join the class of 2020 and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening. I'm Aaron Mott, Principal of Health Careers Academy, and I want to welcome everyone to our commencement ceremony this evening for the graduating class of 2020. Let me begin by introducing our dignitaries. Board of Trustees member, Ms. Kathleen Garcia, Superintendent, Dr. John Dacey, Director of Educational Services, Dr. Francine Baird, our counselors, teachers, and staff. Students and parents, I'm honored tonight to be speaking to you as the school principal. This group of students may be the most resilient class that has ever attended HCA. This class has adapted and achieved through the transition of a new principal, a new class schedule, and continues to remain strong during this difficult time in our world that has affected all of us. But here they are, the class of 2020, ready to take on all challenges of their individual journeys. I've watched these students be a positive light in our community, volunteering 11,000 hours of their time and completing over 1,800 hours in work-based learning projects such as internships, job shadows, externships, and seminars. These students are leaders, dreamers, and fighters. They will stand for what they believe in and give 100% of themselves to a cause. Parents, I commend the support you have provided your children, and it's been an honor, and we are grateful for getting to share in your child's development. Thank you for allowing HCA's staff to share in this brief but impactful time in your child's life. To our community partners, staff, and especially the counselors and remarkable teachers, you have sacrificed your own financial resources and precious family time to provide opportunities for our students. Thank you for your perseverance and passion you have given to our students. You are truly heroes. Class of 2020, we always hope that someday you will return to our community as competent, professional healthcare providers. But whatever your journey is, we believe in you and we believe in your ability to be great human beings. I hope the word passion will forever have significant meaning in your life. Let it guide you. Be a professional. Continue to learn and reach your academic goals. Be unselfish and serve those in need. Take pride in being a truthful, honest person that works hard to succeed. Stay strong in mind and in body. Ignore negativity and embrace positivity. And always help those around you grow through your positive actions. As you move forward, live life healthy, creatively, and with confidence. Class of 2020, everyone here is proud of you. Everyone here is excited to see how successful you will be. Lastly, I would like to leave each of you with these words. Be part of the change you want to see in this world. Remember, you are and will always be in control of your story. If you lose your way, refer back to your goals and enjoy the journey to success. I now have the distinct honor of introducing our class of 2020 Salutatorian, Giovanni Serrano.
I was really planning to do this video in the outside environment where there's trees, nice grass, and sunshine. But it just started raining all of a sudden, so now I'm here in my room. Hello everyone, my name is Giovanni Serrano, and this is my HCA graduation speech. Enjoy. The very first test I took here, I completely failed it and had a gigantic F. Sophomore year, I failed the first human body system quiz. Junior year, the first AP biology quiz, and I'd rather not talk about my first AP laying on the mat. But there was one exception. My senior year was surprisingly a smooth ride. Classes, friends, and overall life was going well. Then boom! COVID-19, coronavirus, the Rona, the absolute machine single-handedly shut down not only our school, but the entire world. Now I'm home alone, stuck doing online classes and with more free time than ever. Meaning I was forced to unleash my number one and most trusted strategy that got me through every assignment, quiz, and test. This strategy didn't accept any kind of ignorance when it came to planning. Assignments and projects were organized in a matter of seconds before going to sleep, telling myself, you know what? I feel good about myself. This whole shutdown thing is more of a blessing than a tragedy. I'm going to spend all day, every day, studying, working out, and doing at least one hobby. I wake up the next morning with so much energy and motivation, but no. Not to do my homework. There was never a point in my life that I ever wanted to watch YouTube, a series on Netflix, and anime more than ever. Literally, 5 minutes pass by. And I get up from my bed and look at the clock, and it's already 9 p.m. I didn't do my homework until the next day. Procrastination, my number one strategy that completely thrives in the shutdown environment. It's been so long that I have pushed myself this far into procrastination that it brought me back to my first couple of months of high school. I remember signing up and thinking, whoa, this is great. I'm going to know everything about the human body and medicine. But at the end, it sounded more like, why is learning about the human body and medicine so hard? After not being in school for this long, I finally noticed what made HCA so special. This community, making connections with teachers and friends has always been more personal and meaningful. Wearing scrubs every day and being so focused in the medical field gave me a wider perspective in what I want to do in my life. I don't want to sound cliche, but I'm only really here because of my teachers, friends, and family. Without them, I would have never erased all my failures and would have stayed at an F. I don't want to say exact names, but you guys know who you are. The homies, you guys, the teachers, and everyone in this entire community has made this entire roller coaster worthwhile. I genuinely mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I will never forget my memories here and how much fun it was. As much as I hate saying goodbye, I wish everyone nothing more than success. You all deserve it, and so much more. Goodbye. Take care.
Thank you, Giovanni. I would like to introduce our class of 2020 valedictorian, Adriana Monroy.
Hi everyone, my name is Adriana Monroy and I'm your class of 2020 valedictorian. The summer of 2016, right before we entered high school, is remembered as the best time of our lives. A time that a lot of us want to relive, and I mean, why wouldn't we want to? We had artists dropping hits like One Dance and Bad and Bougie with only the slightest possibility of being chased by a killer clown. Life was relatively easy, or at least easier than it has been these past 4 years. As a class, we have come to face countless hardships and disappointments as everyone worked to figure out who they are and what they want their future to look like. We struggled big time, trying to do this while balancing a busy schedule filled with internships, clubs, and homework was a struggle. But we continued to fight with the thought of graduation inspiring us to trudge ahead. Unfortunately, when 2020, the year that was meant to be our year, turned into the year of the coronavirus, we felt robbed and like we had earned better than what the universe had given us. We wanted a huge ceremony and we wanted to bust down on the prom dance floor. And unfortunately, we didn't. But these hardships have worked to unify us and make us realize what's really important, the good memories and experiences that we have had here at HCA. I mean, personally, I can't tell you how grateful I am to have created my very own hit, Butcher's Plan, with Marissa, to have gone to Disney World with two of the coolest teachers at our school, and not to mention playing on Lords will Switch with the rest of the homies 24/7. In the end, both of our good and bad experiences will be a driving force in who we become and the decisions we make as we enter adulthood. This being said, your future will be as unique to you as your memories are, so you must lead it for yourself and make decisions that will satisfy you and make you proud. Never forget this. Congratulations, class of 2020. I wish you all the best the universe has to offer.
Thank you, Adriana. I would now like to introduce our class of 2020 president, Gabriella Worrell.
I'm Gabriella Worrell, senior class president, and I'm so honored to have been president of such a unique class. We are unique because we were brought into this world right after tragedy struck the United States. Almost 9,000 people were killed during the 9/11 terrorist attack, which triggered major U.S. initiatives to combat terrorism, and most of us were born while the nation was recovering from it. Now, here we are, 18 and a half years later, graduating while a global virus is keeping us contained in our homes and already reorienting our relationship to government, to the outside world, and even to each other. But with crisis comes opportunity. More sophisticated and flexible use of technology, less polarization, a revived appreciation for the outdoors and life's other simple pleasures. No one knows exactly what will come, but what we do know is that this one is for the books. On behalf of Class of 2020, I would just like to say that it really has been an experience and journey this last half of the school year, and I thank you all staff, teachers, families, for all the support through this tough time. We really did it. We are the definition of ending things with a bang. Our graduating class is setting a precedent for future classes. Never before has there been a shutdown, exit, or ending like this one. This tragedy taught us as a community how strong we can be if we work together. Because of this pandemic, we learned how to be self-motivated because no one is going to get our diploma for us. Only we can be accountable for our own education. We also learned how to self-navigate. We have completely taken control of our destiny with respect to our education. However vital life lesson this end of the year turned out to be, I still found it so unfair. It was unfair because I did what I could to be an exemplary student. A student that tried not to cause trouble. A student that was involved throughout the school and with faculty. And a student that wanted to be a good representative for HCA students, and yet would not get the reward of really finishing my high school career at school with my friends and teachers. The plans I had for our class, senior picnic, senior pranks, walking during graduation, prom, and even my friends and I seeing our senior portraits being hung up in the main hallway. It sounds dramatic, but it felt unreal. A quote by Nelson Mandela is what I found to be inspirational during this time. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Life gave us lemons, and we decided to make lemonade. But because we go to HCA, we overthought, stressed out, procrastinated, and probably Jupiter messaged our teachers 10 times in order to make sure that it was done correctly. Health Careers Academy has taught us a lot. We learned communication skills, life skills, and how to navigate our way in the real world. From Lemonade Day that gave us our first entrepreneur experience, mock interviews that allowed us to create resumes and develop the skills to have a successful job interview, and internships and externships that gave us the amazing opportunity to experience the healthcare environment for our future jobs and careers. The challenge isn't meant for everyone, but for the ones that have stayed, we have been in this together. We became a family. HCA students are their own community. We work together, we struggle together, and we are successful together. We have gone through so many firsts and changes in the time that we have been here. I'll never forget when Mr. Brown decided to shave his beard. It sent the whole class of 2020 in a complete spiral because he was just not Mr. Brown without it. And it was a harsh experience for not only us to overcome, but for him as well. And we appreciate all that you do, Mr. Brown, just please with the beard. As a class, I think that we can agree that a lot can happen in 4 years. We went from seeing certain teachers every other day with 7 different classes to seeing them every single day for an entire semester with 4 classes. We were the last class to have the opportunity to have the amazing Miss Miller, and now Dr. Miller, as our principal, and welcomed Mr. Mata to our school. We welcomed new teachers. Having 2 amazing counselors that were such great supporters to the HCA students, Dr. Cardenas and Mrs. Butcher. Welcoming Miss Pacheco, Miss Moreno, and Mr. Gutierrez. We also have awesome office ladies, and Robert, who will do everything he can to make sure that students are in check. We are so fortunate to have such amazing support system at this school. I've never heard of a high school with so much communication between students and teachers, and especially parents. My mom definitely took advantage of the fact that she could message any of my teachers with the click of a button. We have amazing teachers that will do anything they can to make sure that their students are provided with the materials that they need. This is important. As a student, I know that I found it hard to complete all my assignments on time, and at HCA you can meet with any teacher, message any teacher, and they will do all that they can to make a deal with you in terms of how to finish your assignments. This quarantine might have been a challenge for most of us, but we are strong. As students here at Health Careers Academy, we know what being strong is all about, our motto, passion. At HCA, we stand by this motto. In the last 2 months, I believe that we have demonstrated this. P, professional. Not letting the outside noises and distractions get in the way of our drive towards our education. A, academic. Making sure that we are present in our schoolwork and assignments to the best of our ability. S, service-oriented. Having the ability to have positive attitudes and behaviors. Strong. Focusing on the good and using it as determination towards the end goal. This means never giving up and having perseverance through the hard times. I, integrity. Doing the right thing when no one's looking. O, optimistic. When times get tough, we choose to look at the bright side. And last but not least, N, nurturing. Care for and encourage the growth or development of. This is something that we have been doing for each other. Instead of looking and thinking of COVID-19 as making a mess of our senior plans, instead of thinking of this pandemic as what messed up the plan, let's think of COVID-19 as the challenge that we were able to overcome. It took a special kind of student to make it through this. You and me and all the Health Academy seniors, the staff who went through this with us. As C, challenging. O for obtainable. V for valorous. I for impactful. D for determined. We are the Health Careers Academy class of 2019 to 2020, and we did this. Thank you.
Good evening. This is Ms. Pacheco Renteria, Head Counselor. I have the honor to present our Senior Passion Award. The Passion Award is presented to a student who demonstrates what Health Careers Academy is all about finding your passion to help others while making a difference in your own life. This person exemplifies being professional, academic, service-oriented, strong, integral, optimistic, and nurturing. The 2020 Passion Award goes to one of our seniors that has done over 600 hours of community service, Alexis Hernandez. The next award I would like to present is the Compassion Award. The Compassion Award was established in 2018 by the counseling team in order to recognize a student who exemplifies the compassion and empathy to help and advocate for others. This student has displayed leadership, advocacy, collaborations through their actions, not just their words. This student inspires, nurtures, and gives to everyone she comes in contact with. This year's Compassion Award goes to Kalina Valdivia.
Mr. Mata, I am proud to present to you the class of 2020.
Superintendent Dacey, I would like to present you the graduating class of the Health Careers Academy, the class of 2020.
Hello graduates, I am John Dacey, your Superintendent of Schools, and I first and foremost want to congratulate you on this momentous event in your life, graduating from high school. We are so proud of you. You all exhibited dedication and motivation and perseverance and caring, and it has resulted in this amazing moment. You are graduating from high school and moving on to another phase in your life. I am also very grateful to you. We are all grateful to you. You are graduating in a time of unprecedented challenge. I don't need to remind anybody that this is the most unique situation that anybody in my lifetime has ever faced. So why am I proud of you? And why am I thankful to you? Because it will be you who will lead this country out of this peril. You will lead this state out of this peril. You will lead Stockton out of this peril. Whether you pursue a career in medicine or service or help or economics, it will be you who will stitch things back together, and for that we're very grateful. So let me move on to probably the most important sentence you're waiting to hear. As Superintendent of Schools, and by the virtue and the authority vested in me by the State Board of Education, and the Educational Board of Stockton Unified, I hereby declare all of these pupils assembled here. They have completed the prescribed course for high school graduation and are thereby qualified to receive their diplomas. So trustees, I present to you the class of 2020 for you to issue their diplomas. I congratulate you and I remind you that you will go many places and you will do many things. But wherever you go and whatever you do, you will always be a graduate of Stockton Unified, and I know you'll make us proud. Congratulations.
I'm so excited and so proud of the class of 2020. I'm proud of each and every one of you. And as the president of the Stockton Unified School District Board of Trustees, I formally accept the class of 2020.
wish to ask my fellow classmates to rise. I would like you all to join me in moving your tassels from right to left. Mr. Mata, I present to you the graduated class of 2020.
In making my final remarks, I sincerely wish to convey to this class once again the enormous pride your school, our staff, myself, and the leadership of this district have in you. You are our future, and our community needs you. We need you to help change and improve it. As your celebrations continue into the evening in your homes, please, ladies and gentlemen, seniors, honored guests, faculty, stay healthy and be safe. Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it.
Class of 2020, muchas felicidades. Estoy muy orgullosa de ustedes. Congratulations. I am so proud of you. You did it. You're graduating. You guys, I remember when you guys came in as freshmen and you were so nervous and excited about high school. And now you guys are leaving us nervous and excited about college. But I know you guys are going to be doing bigger and better things and accomplishing your goals and your dreams. But do know that you have an HCA family always cheering you on. I am so very proud of all of you, and I know you guys are going to do big things. So again, congratulations. You guys are a special class. You've always been a special class. You did it, class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020, congratulations on making it to graduation. I know we've had like a rough little stretch here at the end, but I wanted to help by giving some words of advice as you move forward in life, whether you continue on with your schooling or you go into the workforce or whatever it is that you're doing. What I ask of you is to go forward with the best intentions. Go forward looking to make an impact on people and to try to make things better for others. Because in life, it's really tough when we get bogged down and sometimes we get a little too selfish and we only think about ourselves, and we have to realize that we are all connected together. And so as you move forward in life, always treat others with respect and love, and give that shining light that the world needs to see, especially right now. So I wish you the best, and I hope that you find whatever passion drives you forward. Good luck.
Class of 2020. I want to take this time and congratulate you guys. I'm so proud of what you guys all have accomplished. I want to wish you the best in life and remind you to continue on following the motto of Health Careers Academy, to always do things with a lot of passion. Always remember that saying on the 50th swing that reads, if you don't do it with passion, don't do it at all. If you guys do everything in life with passion and do the best job in whatever you do, put 100% of your effort, you'll never have any regrets. Always be the best doctor, be the best nurse, be the best janitor, be the best salesperson. Whatever career you decide on pursuing, please always give it 100% of you. That will empower you, and you will be able to become better and better at what you do with no regrets. I wish you the best, and I hope I see you in my future visits to the doctor. I hope I see you in my future visits to restaurants. I hope that I can give you that hug that we're not able to give, but know that you guys are in my heart. I'm always thinking about you guys, and you guys have my phone number. Please reach out and don't suffer in silence. If you guys need anything, if I don't know the answer, I know I can try to find out for you. I wish you the best. Take care.
What's up, class of 2020? This is Mr. Rojas and this is lovely Mrs. Rojas. We just want to congratulate you guys on your 4 years finally coming to an end. I know it's not the ideal way that how it turned out, but even regardless of the situation, we just want to send our love to you guys and how proud we are of you guys. You want to share anything, baby?
Woo! I just want to say congratulations, class of 2020. I know it probably took a while to get where you're at, but make sure to give yourself a pat on the back and say you did it, because you did. So I just want to say congratulations to all of you.
And as you guys are moving forward to your guys' next stage of life, I just want to tell you guys, appreciate the challenges that will come, whether it's college, whether it's work, whether it's the military. I want you guys to go full in and just go full board and with nothing but confidence, and embrace the challenges, embrace the failures, embrace everything that will come to life, because that's going to grow you guys as young individuals into mature adults. So I wish you guys nothing but the best, nothing but the love from the Rojas family. Take care, guys.
Congratulations, seniors, on your major accomplishment. Remember, remain passionate and relentless in following your endeavor. Remember, the only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. Remember, little thinking is entertaining, but it's not revolutionary. So think big, be amazing, and just go for it. Congratulations.
Hi, my first babies I ever had. 2016, 2017 student teacher, so young, so fresh. Okay, so after an in-depth discussion with my husband, we decided that the one thing that we wish we would have known when we graduated from Edison and Franklin way back in 2004 would have been that we do not have all the time in the world. Regardless of what anybody tells you, they tell you, oh, you're young, you still have time. In theory. What they should say is, get on it, get on it. The first thing you need to do when you get to college is talk to a counselor so you're not at Delta for 7 years like me. Talk to a counselor so that you reach your career before you're 30, unlike me. My first day of student teaching, I was 30. But it doesn't matter. I got there. But the point is, don't procrastinate. There you go. That is the words of wisdom that I wish somebody would have told me the day I graduated, May 29th, 2004. And the first thing I would have done when I went to Delta was make an appointment with a counselor. So, after you listen to this, go and make an appointment with a counselor. Okay, bye.
What's up, class of 2020? We wanted to congratulate you on completing high school.
What happened during these past 4 years?
You learned some stuff, maybe had your first kiss, imagine yourself being rich by now.
Not.
Keep working hard and you will.
Go on a date or two or one.
We love you guys.
Wishing you the best.
The Nelsons.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You guys have done it. High five. Oh man, I am super excited for you guys, and just wanted to give you some last words of wisdom, some advice to send you on your way into the big, bad, real world. You know, we talked about it a lot in medical office, and now the time has come. You were big, bad seniors, and now you're even bigger, badder adults. Oh my gosh. But before I give you my advice, I wanted to reflect back on a couple memories that I've had with you guys. One, we started HCA at the same time. We were both HCA freshmen. My first year of teaching was your first year of being a high school student. And I remember thinking, they're the only ones who are ever gonna understand what I feel right now, was you guys as freshmen. So just a super fun memory. And then sophomore year, when I had all of you in medical office, that's actually when I realized how awesome you guys were. Not only were you super duper smart, but you guys were also so sweet, kind, and compassionate. And then I just got to know you guys as juniors and seniors, and so much in the last couple months. I have seen so much courage and bravery and resiliency rise up from your class, and I've been so proud of you guys. And now here comes my last motivational Monday for you. Although these last couple months have been trying, they have been a gift to you. Not all of us have experienced a loss, and because you guys are so young, you maybe haven't experienced a loss like this that has flipped your world upside down. But I will tell you from my experience in my life, when I have experienced loss like this, it's given me opportunity to readjust and remember what is important in life. And because I've experienced great loss, I have also been able to experience great joy and triumphs in my life. And I have embraced those moments so just with all of my heart. And so my motivational Monday, my words of wisdom to you will be for you to look at this as a gift, because now you know what is important. The things that you are missing, the things that maybe we took for granted 3 months ago, even 3 years ago, things that we could do and now we can't, that you guys will take those moments, those mountaintop, beautiful moments, and that you will embrace them to the fullest. I'm excited for you guys to go off into your freshman year of college, and I hope that you will go to every event, every orientation, mixer, every dance, and that you will appreciate it for all that it is and all the goodness that it is. I also hope that you guys will do big adventures and you won't let fear stand in your way, because we honestly don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. It can look drastically different than today, but we do have the gift of the present. We have the gift of right now, and we get to embrace the beauty of today and the goodness that today holds. And so I'm excited for you guys that you guys are going to have many, many mountaintop experiences. And when you embrace them fully, those are the things, those are the little pieces, those little gems or the pieces of light. They're going to get you through those times when life gets hard and when things don't make sense. And so just remember, even though you may be in the valley where it's dark and foggy and gloomy, that you remember the mountaintops, because they will come, and that those are the things that are going to carry you through. So here's to you guys, and here's to many, many mountaintop experiences as you guys do all the incredible things.
Hi seniors, this is Mrs. Snyder with a couple of quick words of advice for you. I have 3 things. 1, I think you should nurture those relationships that you're forming, both friendships and also the ones from the past. So connect with teachers, connect with counselors, connect with people at study centers, and get that help. No one expects you to do all of this on your own, and keep those connections with ones you've already made, like at Sutter Gould or St. Joseph's, even if you're just dropping an email to the people you've worked with in the past to say hi and let them know how you're doing. Another thing is to be really self-aware of how you're feeling, of what's going on with you, to identify things and label it, and then move on with that. So, for example, if you're procrastinating, notice that you're procrastinating, label it procrastination, and then fight that procrastination step by step. Same thing with triumph. When you're feeling like successful, own that too, and embrace that feeling, because it's genuine and it's something to celebrate. My third piece of advice for you is that to do things that make you a little bit uncomfortable. It's okay to reach out, and sometimes you get that feeling in your gut where you're like, I don't know if I can really do this. Do it. Go for it. Do the things that make you just a little bit uncomfortable, because that's where growth comes from. And you will not be the same person 1 year from now that you are today. You will have experienced all kinds of new things, and that's a good thing. And face those challenges for yourself. And don't worry so much about what's going to be around 3 years from now, 4 years from now. You got this, and things will be there for you. And what we're facing now won't be forever. We'll miss you. Keep in touch.
Hi there, class of 2020. I don't know if you remember me. My name is Mr. Butcher. I wish we could be doing this in person, where we could hug each other and take lots of selfies together. Unfortunately, we're like this. But you know what? Your graduation is going to be memorable. My graduations, all of them, boring. Yours, memorable. It's going to go down in history. As a lot of you know, I'm not one for wise words, and so I steal my material. And I'm going to steal something that I found, crazy enough, on one of my bench tops in my lab room. And it says, sometimes it takes an overwhelming breakdown to have an unbelievable breakthrough. I think that's where we are right now. I have more wise words, but they don't come from me. They come from one of my favorite books that I want to read a little excerpt from. It's called Oh, the Places You'll Go. I normally read this to my seniors. This year, we'll have to do it by Zoom, but I'm just going to read a short excerpt. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something. You'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go. Though the weather be foul, on you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hinking cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. I love you, class of 2020. Keep it going. If you want to hear the rest of it, message me and we'll set up a Zoom.